Property Lifestyle Expo 2020.
With technology being great for us. Louisa, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Getting my camera on.
That's no problem. Louisa is joining us live from Ghana at the moment. While we're waiting for her camera to come on, Louisa has been working in the real estate industry for over 12 years. And again, she is almost a very good example of how the diaspora is transitioning from moving their skills, what they have acquired in the UK, and really making a big impact in Ghana. So Louisa does work for Earlbeam Realty, and she's the business operations manager there. Earlbeam Realty have been one of our clients as well, and building some really lovely apartments and townhouses in Accra. So Louisa, can you still hear us?
I'm still here. Technology. I'm just trying to get my camera working. It was working a minute ago, so hopefully it should come up any moment soon. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We are delighted to have you, Louisa. As I said, I know you have a presentation, so don't worry too much about the camera not coming on. Hopefully, by the time you finish your presentation, we'll be able to see you in person. Obviously, you've got a lovely profile picture up at the moment, so people can visualize who is speaking behind that lovely voice. So I'm just going to share my screen and get your presentation up. When you're ready, we can just start going through. So I am just getting that up.
Okay, thank you.
You should now be able to see your presentation on the screen.
Yes, I can.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
So, Louisa, when you're ready, start your presentation and just let me know when you need me to change the slide.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you everyone for having me here at the Expo today. As Anna said, my name is Louisa Boateng and I'm representing Earlbeam Realty today. My role here is Business Operations Manager. I'd just like to introduce the company overall and then Earlbeam Realty, and then we'll talk about the projects that we're working on, leaving some room for questions after. Okay, so Earlbeam Realty is a subsidiary of the Earlbeam Group of companies established in 1992. So initially, Earlbeam Realty started out acquiring and developing assets just for rental within the commercial and residential space. But within the last 18 to 20 months, we've gone out to the market offering assets for sale. Overall, the Earlbeam Group has over 25 years of experience, starting out importing tiles and other goods into Ghana, and that gave them rapid growth. So I'll move on to the next slide, which just talks a bit more about the Earlbeam Group and the different companies within the brand. Thank you, Anna. Can you move on to the next slide? So I'd like to talk now about our ethos and our mission. So there's 4 points that I've highlighted on the slide. The first is quality. We are offering 10 years builder's warranty on our structure and 2 years warranty in all fixtures and fittings. And the second I'll talk about is experience. We have over 25 years in the business. We are very, very knowledgeable. Although we've gone out to the market within the last 18 to 20 months, construction and all the processes within development isn't new to us. It's just that now we're giving you the experience to own a piece of what we've been successfully doing over the years. The third point I talk about is integrity. It's a very important element for myself personally and also the brand, that we keep our promises to our staff. We run a business that has integrity and also maintaining the same integrity for our clients. And the last point is efficiency. We aim to achieve 100% customer satisfaction. That's within our customer journey, whether it's internal or external customers, and also within the finishing of our products. Anna, please could you move to the next slide for me? So this slide just demonstrates what our focus is, and we'll touch on the key points on the next slide. We're family orientated, thinking about family and yourself as the client every step of the way. We have taken a great focus on location when it comes to the placement of our products. We have assessed the current price position within Accra, giving you prices that are realistic and obtainable. And the last point is the value chain process. Value chain being that because we have other businesses that interjoin with what we are offering, we're able to give you affordable prices. So now I'll go on to talk about our projects. There are 3 projects that I want to discuss with you today. I'll talk about Earl Heights Suites in a lot more detail, and then I'll go on to talk about the other 2 projects. Before I do, I'd just like to talk to you about the location, which is on the next slide. So, as you may or may not know, Jolu is considered a very prime area of Accra. It's centrally located and gives you good transport links. It actually shares its border with the airport residential, and it's very easy to get to other areas from Jolu. Within the Jolu vicinity, you have a lot of businesses such as Bost, Maxmart, the Petroleum Commission. There are government institutions, as well as embassies, reputable hotels, and also a vibrant nightlife, not to mention very, very good schools around the area as well. So with that being said, that's an introduction to Jolu. I'll talk about the next product, which is Earl Heights Suites. The location map here just shows you all how connected Jolu is, with 7 minutes to the international airport, 5 minutes to Accra Mall, and around 20 minutes into Tema. So I'll just leave the slide up for a couple of minutes so you're able to see what is within the Jolu vicinity if you're not already aware. Thank you for that, Anna. So I'll move on to the product now. Again, just a map. Thank you. So this product is an exciting project for us. Earl Heights Suites itself is actually a product that is a hotel to which we are remodeling and giving investors the chance to have a stake within. Next slide, please. So the Earl Heights Suites has been successfully running for over 10 years. Just back to the other slide, please, Anna. Thank you. The Earl Heights Suites Hotel has been running successfully for over 10 years. Sorry, Anna, I need you on the slide before. Thank you. Got you. Thank you. The Earl Heights Suites Hotel has been running successfully for over 10 years, and it's undergoing a brand new makeover, which is a remodeling. All in all, there are 59 units, to which 30 of those are open to sell for the public. So what's unique about this particular model is that it's a service apartments model, but we've also teamed up with Radisson Hotel Group. The Radisson Hotel Group will be operating with us under the Radisson's individual brand. For those who aren't aware of the Radisson Hotel Group, it's one of the world's largest and most dynamic hotel groups, and they have over 1,000 hotels, which allows us to become a branded hotel service apartment model, and also gives you, the investor, trust and credibility in regards to the standard that you'll be having if you choose to buy a unit with us. Next slide, please. So the renovation that Earl Heights is currently undertaking or remodeling, in order for us to also meet the international standard that the Radisson requires, we also are very keen to become very eco-friendly and to become very green. So I'll just talk about the type of makeover that we're undergoing. So we're having centralized solar water heating, double glazed windows for cooling efficiency, inverter air conditioning units, LED lighting, water efficient sanitary ware, and it breaks down into more detail on the next slide. So I just want to mention at this point, if anybody would like to have a copy of the presentation, I'll be happy to share so that you're able to read in more detail in your own time, because I realize that the slide does have a lot of text. But I won't delay at this point, I'll just move on to the next slide. Okay, so Earl Heights Suites is actually the first Radisson Individuals Hotel within Ghana. So this is a very exciting time for us, and also a very exciting time for the Radisson's hotel group. The Radisson Individuals brand is a brand that allows each product to have their individual feel. So each Radisson's Individuals hotels across the world will have their unique feel and look, but will have an international standard and will be operated by the Radisson Hotel Group. What are the benefits of having a relationship with a branded hotel? One of the main benefits is that you have professional operation management to international standard, as I mentioned, but also we're able to take advantage of the buoyant and vast database that the Radisson Hotel Group has already, which means that occupancy level shouldn't be an issue. Investors are also able to take advantage of membership perks as part of the Radisson's Hotels Group, and also perks that we offer as part of the Earlbeam Group. Thank you, Anna. Next slide. So we'll talk a bit more about the investment model. So we're offering each investor guaranteed rent returns on investment for 10 years. And we are asking for this period, it's renewable every 2 years. We give you a buyback option from the 5th to the 10th year, and we're giving 14 days free stay every year. So anything outside of the 14 days, we're giving each investor the opportunity to stay at a 50% discount on the additional days. We require just the 20% down payment, and we're offering discounts at Eliza restaurants and Laundry Jet. Thank you, Anna. So I'll talk a bit more about the benefits. First being Joelu being a prime location. We have a high standard of interior design for each unit. Each unit is a complete turnkey room fit out, irrespective of the sale price, which means that regardless of the price negotiated, your room or your unit will be fully furnished, inclusive of the cost. Trust and credibility within a branded service department model. Your unit has stronger resale value in comparison to an unbranded development. Again, we touch on the rent returns of 10% per year for 10 years. You're able to earn whether your unit is occupied or not, professional operator management, and hassle-free investment and membership. So here are some of the amenities that the project has, just at a high level view. So we've got 24-hour power, backup power, 24-hour security, branded appliances such as Bosch, Hansgrohe. solar central hot water system, gym and yoga studio, ample and secure parking. These are just some of the points on the list. So I move on to the slide that talks about prices now. So as you can see, the prices here we have are very competitive and achievable, even though the product is branded and supported by the Radisson Hotel Group. We have a mix of studios, 1-bedrooms. We sold out of our 2 bedrooms, unfortunately, but we do have a 2-bedroom penthouse left. And here are just some of the images of what the project. Thank you. So the next project I'd like to discuss with you all is 23 Odom, which is also located within Jowelu. This is a collection of townhouses, 4 bedrooms and 3-bedroom townhouses. So in total, we have 11 residential townhouses, and it's designed with modern living in mind. All bedrooms are en suite. And also we have a roof terrace, which is perfect for relaxation. The location itself is just minutes away from the Fiesta Royale Hotel. So it's a nice private location, but again, it's very well connected to Central Accra. Next slide, please. So here is the 4-bedroom units here. And the next slide is the 3-bedroom, which is the semi-detached. And here are some interior pictures. So we have an in-house interior team. So any of the images that you see today, we actually will be furnishing to that standard. And we offer interior packs. So here are some of the amenities that we have, again, at 23 Odom. Thank you, Anna, next slide. So our 4-bedroom detached townhouses were on the market at 299,000, and they are all sold out. Left, we have 3-bedroom semi-detached townhouses on the market at 199,000 US dollars. So I move on to the last project now, and it's at a different location. So I thought I'd summarize some of the benefits of the East Legon Hills area before I talk about the project itself. So the East Legon Hills area is an area that I would like to call a hidden gem. It's one to watch, really. It's located not in the center of town, but it's not too far away from all the connecting points. There are plans for major road conversions, and there will be an international shopping centre being built within the vicinity, very close to the project. So it's actually a hidden gem. With the East Legon Hills area, prices are soon to rise with these sort of plans in the pipeline. So if the idea of living within a hilly and green environment suits you and it's not too far from the centre of town, you may want to grab onto this offer, because it's definitely an area that's one to watch. Okay, so the project is called Fairfax. We have 15 4-bedroom detached and semi-detached houses available. It's modern family living space, again with a high quality finish but affordable price. And the development is just minutes away from the Melker and very, very, very close to the British International School. Next slide, please. So here are some of the interiors for Fairfax. and the amenities offered here. All of our townhouses, actually all of our projects, do come with a gym, a pool, a children's play area. Just to highlight some of them on the slide. So our semi-detached townhouse, we have one, and it's on the market at $175,000. And our 4-bedroom semi-detached townhouses are on the market at $145,000. So that goes on to the next part. How do I secure my unit? So we ask for a reservation fee of $5,000, and thereafter a 20% deposit. Then what we do is we look at the payment terms that suit you best and work out something that's comfortable for you to pay within the timeline of the construction period. You're also able to obtain a mortgage, and we're able to recommend some mortgage lenders if you wanted us to support you in that process. Next slide, please. So just to touch on some of the future developments that we've got with the Earlbeam Group. In 2021, we welcome Elements by Mantis, which again is a mixture of apartments and also a hotel in partnership with the Accor Group. And this is located within the Cantonments area. And then we also have One Place Ghana, which is in conjunction with the Radisson, located within Joalu. So we've got some very exciting investment propositions within the next quarter as well. Just a slide that talks about our partners. And lastly, our exclusive offer, which is we're offering today and up until the 29th of December, 5% of all properties offered exclusively to On Point customers. And we're offering 10% discount, on Eliza's Restaurant and Laundry Jet.
Join us for our 4th edition and first virtual Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo 2020.
That was a fabulous presentation and very insightful.
You're welcome.
The key thing here is to gain knowledge and insight, and you wonderfully done that. For those who haven't heard of Earlbeam, you've nicely introduced them to the audience, and you've also, those who do know them, as I said, there's always something new to learn every day. So Louisa, whilst you've been speaking, there's been so many questions coming through. Yes, so I'm going to go straight into Q&A. So yeah, we have a decent amount of time. So yeah, please keep coming through with your questions. And remember, if you don't have time to hear your question out, Louisa and her team are available in the expo booth. Just click on Earlbeam. So someone wants to know, when is the completion date for Earl Heights?
Okay, thank you. The completion date for Earl Heights is in 2 phases. The first phase being February 2021, with an overall completion date of around June 2021.
Brilliant. So that allows enough time, even for people if you're thinking of considering getting a mortgage. I noticed you mentioned that you have mortgage options, and that's something Louisa and her team at Earlbeam can help you with. So that's good to know. They said also, when is the completion date for 23 Odum?
Okay, 23 Odum project, we're looking at the completion date of November 2021.
2021. And someone's asking, do you have floor plans for all your products so we can view?
Yes, we have floor plans of all our products, and I'm able to share that with anybody who's
Oh, brilliant.
interested.
So there you go.
So please feel free to ask. We can provide you with all the information. I understand the presentation doesn't have all the granular detail, but I just want to assure everybody that we do have that for you, and we'll be able to provide this information for you so that you're able to make a well-informed decision before hopefully purchasing a unit with us.
Sorry, I just adjusted my camera there. This is a very good question. And any warranty. So what warranties can Earlbeam provide if someone buys a property, if something goes wrong, you know, what warranties and guarantees come with the new build property?
Sure, that's a great question to ask, actually. We are standing behind a warranty of 10 years on all of our structural projects. And normally developers offer a 1-year warranty after handover, but we're actually offering 2 years. But anything outside that period of time, don't feel like you're alone. If anything arises, we're always on standby to help you, to support you with the process as well. Because alongside Earlbeam Realty, there is also Earlbeam Facilities team that can guide you through the process, but automatically you benefit from a 10 years structural warranty and then a warranty of 2 years on all fixtures and fittings within your unit.
Can I just commend Earlbeam for that, because that's something on point ourselves. We've been really trying to pioneer with our clients and hopefully make it industry standard in Ghana, that there is this longer period of time of structural warranties. I think you've brought a lot of comfort. I can imagine people are at home nodding their heads thinking, great, this is really, really, you know, security on their investment. So that's fantastic. And golden question, are the prices at East Legon Hills open for negotiation? I think that's a bit of a...
Well, no, it's a great question. I like questions like that because it means that people are exploring what we have to offer. All of our products listed are open, subject to negotiation, because it's a personal interaction. So yes, in effect, it is. So whoever's raised the question, please feel free to have a chat with myself or one of my colleagues in the booth so we can understand more about what your needs are, your budget, and see how we can perhaps make this a realistic opportunity for you.
Everything is open for negotiation. When you see prices listed with Earlbeam, it's not dusted in stone. It's open for engagement, and that just shows there's a real interaction here. And I go back to what Mr. Bartel said, it's a lifestyle, property means people. So it's really good to see the mindset and what's behind Earlbeam. So well done for that. We're really pleased to hear that. Yes, someone's asking for, do you have banks you work with? I guess, thank you.
Yes. So there are a few banks that we have relationships with, and we are more than willing to help to guide you through the process with that. We have plans later on down the lines of perhaps having a preferred supplier, and until that's finalized, I can't really talk much on it. However, if you are looking to go down the mortgage route, I'm sure that myself or again members of the team will be able to guide you, and it's just about us having an open conversation with one another, as you the buyer and us as the people helping to coordinate to see what your needs are, so that once you make a decision on your lender, you've got the best deal.
Good. So I hope that answers your question. They are working with banks and they can help you navigate to organize your mortgage application. And the questions come in is, where is Mantis located? The Mantis development.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. The Mantis development will be located in the cantonments area. very close to where, if I draw upon a landmark, very close to where the Fiesta Residences is. It's around that same location.
Brilliant. So there you go. It's cantonments as an official area. And we're asking update on Quay Close, please. It's just come through as that update on Quay Close. Do you want to explain what the position is with Quay Close? If I'm pronouncing that right?
Yes, that's fine. Yes, Quay Close is definitely still in the mix, and we still have the timeline that was agreed for 2022. Right now, what we're doing in terms of a marketing timeline is just introducing our Heights Suites on the forefront, just to get some traction and some marketing. But Quay Close is definitely a product and a project that we are marketing still. We have some clients that have already bought into the project, and we do have updates very soon for them as well. Again, if you are interested in the Quay Close project, or you are one of our clients listening in, we'll be able to talk you through in a lot more detail backstage in a booth, or also through one of our contact numbers.
You. We've got a very good question here on service charge. They haven't directed it at any particular property, so you can just give us a general overview. You can choose a development and let us know.
Sure. So our service charge for Earl Heights Suites, because it's running as a service apartment model, there isn't any service charge because of the nature of the project. And for our townhouses, our service charge is yet to be refined and determined, but I can't see that being over $170.
$170 US per month. So that's just a guide figure. And then, of course, just to reiterate, that covers what exactly? What is that paying? What are they paying for?
When it comes to service charge, we talk about the communal facilities and not anything within the home. So because we are offering gated communities and apartments, that sort of development, it will go to the maintenance of that. So that will be the grounds, the lights, anything that will quantify as a communal effort. So that cost is split amongst
the residents in the development. No, that's good to know. Fantastic. And I guess really, I think that's very, very comforting that the service charge is there. It's in a gated community, especially for the diaspora. A lot of questions usually come into us that people want to be able to lock and leave. If they're not in the country, they can say.
Sure, I understand.
So that's good to know. Payment plans. Are there payment plans available?
Yes.
And are you able to give almost like a bit of a percentage breakdown on payment? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I can. So I can give you 2 examples or 3 examples of a payment plan structure that we have at the moment, or some of our clients have at the moment. So, for example, you have your reservation fee of $5,000 US, which actually, I will say at this point, comes off your overall sale price. And then you would raise your minimum of 20%, and that's the minimum. So let's say, for example, person A puts down 20%, and then the balance remains. It's usually a conversation happens with myself or a sales consultant. And we look at the timeline of the project, and then we come to a decision of what's going to be feasible to be paid. This then becomes finalized through a payment plan within the offer letter, and it's interest free, and then we just allow you to honor your payments. So that's one example. The second example might be that you want to pay your reservation, but as part of a lump sum. So in total, you have maybe a cash injection of around 40 or 50%. You can put that down. And then you look at the duration of the project. and then you pay the installments up until completion. That's another example. The last example is that maybe you have 20% or you have maybe 50%, but the rest you need to obtain through a mortgage lender. We would then document that down within your offer letter. You would have a time frame to pay the 20% or the 50%, and then we would allow you to engage your lender, and then at the time available, the required time, because as you know, mortgage lenders, they'll give you a mortgage in principle. So closer to the time, then your mortgage lender will produce you with a facilities letter, and then complete it like that. You'll have the funds allocated from the mortgage lender to us. You're able to move into your home, and then the relationship with the lender starts. So you pay them back at the period of time that the mortgage has been
wonderful.
reviewed. No,
thank you very much for explaining that. We've got this question in again, but I'll let you answer just to clarify. Do you provide security at your developments?
Yes, we do. We provide security in the form of cameras and also the form of security porters at each prime points of the development. So, for example, it will be at the front of security hut, and they'll also be walking around manning the vicinity. And this is 24 hours a day.
24-hour security, which I feel will be so comforting, especially for those in the diaspora who may not be in their properties all the time. So that's brilliant. I've got a very interesting question here. Someone in the USA, being in the USA, can we still invest? Where can we start the process?
Of course, you can be anywhere and invest, and we welcome you from the USA to invest, especially if it's with us. It's just a matter of understanding which product suits your needs and having a conversation with us realistically on the timelines that would suit you, the type of project that will suit you, whether it's purely for investment, whether it's a more traditional model where you can benefit from the space any time of the year that you want, and in the time that you're in the USA, it can be rented out for you or just, locked up. So it's just really about taking the steps with us so that we can understand what it is that you're looking for, even if you are abroad.
Brilliant. So that's good to know. Investments can happen anywhere in the world. I mean, during lockdown, especially where travel is now, it's a bit difficult to travel now. Things can be done, deals can be done. You can still have that one-to-one contact with the developer, and everything now is available online. So it's a very fluid relationship. Someone's asking here, the PowerPoint presentation, is it available and how can they get it?
Absolutely. I'd love to share the PowerPoint presentation with anybody that would like to take it away so they can look at it in more detail. It's just a matter of registering your interest with us at the booth, or just making us aware through one of our mediums, the phone line or the email address, and then we can have it sent out to you. And likewise,
if we have any direct contact, we're okay to share your PowerPoint. So either
absolutely,
contact, fine.
Absolutely.
And it's got here, when is the start date for 2021 properties? I'm not sure I'll get that question. When is the start date? Not sure about that.
The start date for the properties coming in the next quarter, or the start date for 2023?
I think that's a bit of an open question there. Whoever asked that question, when is the start date for 2021? We're about to wrap up the Q&A with Louisa. Please do go to the Earlbeam exhibitor booth. You're going to be here for the rest of the day to answer questions, Louisa?
That's correct. And for anybody that can't come into the booth for whichever reason, you can go onto the Earlbeam Realty website. Yeah. Feel free to call any of the numbers, but just to answer that quickly, our 2021 projects are making a start within the first quarter of next year. marketing materials are already being looked at, internal renders and the space being assessed. So yes, we'll be presenting them properly between the mid to the end of the first quarter of next year.
No, thank you. Thank you again, Louisa. I think it's been another really insightful session. We've been getting a lot of messages in, a lot of people just saying thank you. They really enjoyed your presentation. As I said, the conversation doesn't stop.
Thank you very much.
Louisa and the team, the Earlbeam team, are here for the day. So please do make use of the exhibitor booth. But I will just leave you with enjoy the day as well, Louisa. And yeah, we will be in touch very soon. Okay.
Thank you very much for your time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry we couldn't get the video up for Louisa, but I think the main thing is that we were able to hear very clearly and see the presentation on what Earlbeam has to offer. They're very exciting and very groundbreaking developments, especially with that service investment. That one really pricks my ear as a investor, that you could buy a property, it's going to be run by a professional hotel group, and they guarantee your rent. I can't think of a safer investment at the moment. So we are going to go for a 20-minute break, and then we'll be coming back with our legal presentation from FSB Law Consult. So I think this is the one where the legal presentation, you cannot afford to miss this. So the screen's going to go blank for a bit, and I will be putting up a few videos for you to watch during the break. Got a 20-minute break. Also, please do go to all the exhibitor booths. Make use of all the exhibitors there. They're ready and waiting to hear from you. And then network. It's a global village. I can see there are so many of you online, globally, all over the world, to do talk. And we look forward to coming back in 20 minutes when we'll be having our legal presentation. As I said, the screen will go blank shortly, and then we'll be putting up a few videos for you to watch in the break. Thank you.